How many times have you felt like your life is stagnant, as if you were stuck in a cycle of repetition without any major changes? The truth is that transformation doesn't happen overnight, but rather through small daily actions that, over time, create a powerful effect. The secret is not to wait for a big turning point, but to cultivate simple habits that, when applied consistently, shape a new reality. Today, I'm going to show you 10 easy-to-adopt habits that can completely change your life. These are practices that successful people already use to become more productive, disciplined, and happy. And the best part? You don't need to make big investments or make radical changes, you just need to get started. So, if you're ready to take the first step toward a new version of yourself, stay with me. Habit number 5 could be what you're missing to unlock your true potential. With each dawn, you receive a gift, a new day to start over. Think of your life as a blank canvas, ready to be filled with actions that bring you closer to your dreams. The small choices you make, from how you start your morning to how you react to challenges, define your future. If yesterday didn't go the way you wanted, today is your chance to do it differently. Big changes start with small steps, and the good news is that you have that opportunity every day. Don't wait for the right moment to take action. True transformation happens when you decide to start now, without excuses. Creating positive habits, like reading a few pages of an inspiring book or practicing gratitude before bed, may seem insignificant at first, but it has a huge impact in the long run. Success doesn't come from one giant leap, but from small, consistent steps forward. And the best part? You hold the power in your hands. Success isn't a single, grand event, but rather the result of small, repeated actions every day. Every decision you make, no matter how small, shapes your trajectory. Creating simple habits, like waking up at the planned time, staying organized, or practicing self-discipline in small tasks, strengthens your mindset and brings you closer to your goals. Repeating these practices creates a solid foundation for continued growth and evolution. On the other hand, failure is also built in the same way, with small negligences that accumulate over time. Skipping a commitment here, procrastinating there, giving up on what needs to be done, all of this seems harmless at the moment, but in the long run, it creates a destructive effect. The difference between success and failure is consistency. Choose to practice small disciplines every day and, before you know it, you will be building an extraordinary life. Your attitude defines what you attract into your life. People who see challenges as opportunities constantly grow and evolve, while those who only focus on problems remain stagnant. A simple change in mindset can transform your journey. If something didn't go as expected, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of complaining about what you don't have, value what you have already achieved. Small changes in the way you think and act create a huge difference in your future. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to be lucky all the time? In fact, this is not luck, but rather the sum of a positive mindset and proactive attitudes. When you stay open to possibilities and face life with resilience, new doors open. Small adjustments in the way you react to daily situations can lead you to opportunities you never imagined. And it all starts with a decision to choose the right attitude, every day. Communicating well is not just about knowing how to speak, but mainly about knowing how to listen. Many people speak without really paying attention to what others are saying, and this creates unnecessary noise and conflict. Active listening, the kind of listening in which you truly engage in the conversation and understand the other person, is one of the secrets to building stronger connections. A simple change, such as avoiding interrupting and asking questions that demonstrate genuine interest, can transform your personal and professional relationships. Effective communication also involves clarity and empathy. How many times have you seen misunderstandings cause problems that could have been avoided with a better explanation? Choose your words wisely and adjust your language to the audience you are speaking to. Whether in a meeting, in a casual chat, or even when writing a message, communicating clearly and respectfully opens doors and builds bonds. After all, your words have power to use in your favor. Self-discipline is not about waiting for motivation, but rather taking action even when you don't feel like it. The truth is that moments of discouragement will always exist, and that is precisely when self-discipline becomes your greatest ally. Creating small habits, like setting a set time for important tasks or resisting distractions, strengthens your ability to stay focused. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to stick with it, no matter what the obstacles. Think of self-discipline as a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. It may seem difficult to maintain a structured routine at first, but consistency makes it second nature. Small actions, like avoiding your phone when you wake up or completing tasks without procrastination, create a positive domino effect. In the end, those who rely solely on motivation never get anywhere, but those who develop self-discipline build a solid foundation to achieve any goal. The way you view life determines your results. If you believe that you are capable of growing and evolving, your actions will align with that thought. On the other hand, if your mind is full of limiting beliefs, you will always find excuses to not get anywhere. Change begins when you replace thoughts like "I can't do this" with "what can I do to improve?" Small changes in perspective generate gigantic transformations. When challenges arise, instead of asking yourself "why is this happening to me?" try to think about "what is this trying to teach me?" This simple change in mindset can turn any difficulty into a learning opportunity. Successful people don't avoid problems, they solve them intelligently. So, if you want to change your life, start by changing the way you approach each situation. Your mind is your greatest ally or your worst enemy. It's up to you. Your time is your most valuable resource, and how you use it defines your results. Many people say they don't have time to achieve their dreams, but they waste hours on distractions that add nothing. The secret to a more productive life is not to do more things, but to focus on what really matters. Prioritizing essential tasks, eliminating time wasters, and creating a structured routine allows you to have control over your day, instead of being controlled by it. Small changes can make a big difference. Try setting a fixed time for important activities and limiting the use of social media and other distractions. Techniques such as the Pomodoro method, which works in blocks of time with short breaks, help you stay focused and increase your productivity. At the end of the day, we all have the same 24 hours, but those who learn to manage them well can transform their days and achieve extraordinary results. The world is constantly evolving, and those who don't learn something new every day end up falling behind. Knowledge is one of the most powerful tools for transforming your life, and it can be acquired in many ways: reading books, listening to podcasts, watching lectures, or simply observing and reflecting on your daily experiences. The secret is to never get complacent. Small moments dedicated to daily learning make a huge difference in the long run. If you want to grow, invest in the habit of reading. Books such as The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg and Mindset by Carol Dweck can help you develop new perspectives and transform your way of acting. In addition, surrounding yourself with people who are also seeking evolution accelerates your growth. Learning doesn't have to be boring or formal. The important thing is to maintain your curiosity and thirst for knowledge. After all, those who learn every day, grow every day. Earning money is important, but knowing how to manage it is essential. Many people spend their entire lives working hard, but continue to face financial difficulties because they do not develop healthy habits with money. Small adjustments, such as avoiding impulsive spending, creating an emergency fund, and learning how to invest, make all the difference in the long run. Financial education is not about earning more, but about making better use of what you already have. Start with simple steps. Write down your expenses, establish a budget, and allocate part of your income to investments. Books such as Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason can help you develop a more strategic financial mindset. Money can be your ally or your biggest problem. It all depends on how you manage it. Small daily decisions define your financial freedom in the future. The best decision you can make is to invest in yourself. Personal development does not happen overnight, but rather through small, constant improvements. Reading good books, seeking self-knowledge, practicing self-discipline, and surrounding yourself with people who motivate you are fundamental habits for your evolution. Each day brings a new opportunity to learn something new and become a better version of yourself. Setting clear goals that are aligned with your values helps you stay focused and motivated. Ask yourself, what can I do today to become a better person than I was yesterday? Small daily steps, no matter how small, can lead to extraordinary results over time. The key to success is consistency and a growth mindset. At the end of the day, the only competition that really matters is with your own version of yesterday. Living without a purpose is like sailing aimlessly. You may move forward, but you never get anywhere. Your purpose is what gives meaning to your journey and keeps you motivated even in difficult times. Finding it can take time, but it starts with a simple question: what truly makes me feel alive? Observing your passions, talents, and how you can impact the world around you is a great place to start. Once you are clear about your purpose, aligning your daily actions with it becomes essential. Small habits, such as setting aside time for what inspires you and seeking knowledge in the area you want to work in, make all the difference. Don't expect to find your purpose like a bolt from the blue. It will reveal itself as you move. True fulfillment comes when you decide to live according to what really matters to you. Gratitude has the power to transform your life without anything external having to change. Often, we are so focused on what we lack that we forget to appreciate what we already have. When you start to recognize the little things, a sunny day, an inspiring conversation, a simple act of kindness, your mindset changes. Life becomes lighter and opportunities seem to come more frequently. After all, what we focus on expands. Creating the habit of practicing gratitude daily can be a game changer. Try writing down 3 things you are grateful for every night. This could be anything from a major achievement to something as simple as a moment of peace during the day. This practice strengthens your mindset and helps you see the abundance that already exists around you. When you learn to appreciate the present, you build a stronger emotional foundation to achieve even more in the future. Success is not a destination, but a state of mind. It all starts with the way you think and face life's challenges. Successful people are not those who never fail, but those who learn from their mistakes and move forward. Developing a growth mindset means replacing limiting thoughts with empowering beliefs. Instead of asking yourself, what if this goes wrong? Start thinking, what if this goes right? Small changes in the way you think generate great transformations. A successful mindset is built daily, through consistent habits and attitudes. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, feeding your mind with content that adds value, and taking action even when fear tries to paralyze you are essential steps. You become what you repeat every day, so choose to feed your mind with thoughts that propel you forward. True success begins within you. Many people believe that great achievements require drastic changes, but the reality is that true progress comes from small daily actions. Every positive habit you adopt, every conscious choice you make, and every consistent effort over time accumulate to create extraordinary results. The problem is that we often give up because we don't see immediate progress. But remember, bamboo takes years to grow its roots before sprouting out of the ground. The key to success is not speed, but consistency. If you read just 10 pages a day, you will have read dozens of books by the end of the year. If you save small amounts regularly, you will build significant wealth over time. Small steps seem insignificant in the short term, but they are what define your future. Don't underestimate the power of small actions. What you do today can be exactly what changes your life forever. Now that you know these 10 simple habits, the big question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Knowing the path is important, but it is the action that truly transforms lives. Choose one of these habits and start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it never comes. Small daily changes create gigantic impacts in the long term. So, which habit will you implement first? Leave a comment and share your experience. If this content made sense to you, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and follow more tips to transform your life. Success is in your hands. Now it's your turn to act.